Who said you can't make any money doing that at the party? And who was that? Hmm. I was just curious. I couldn't remember the name. Need to get my little fan going here. God damn, man. Come on. Okay. I'm alone. No time to sleep. Get my notebook set up here. What's up, Eddie? What's up, Clyde? I hear you, Eddie. James, hello. Say what? B-ball, hello. What is that number? So what's happening? Did we have a good supper? Yeah, we had pasta with shrimp and broccoli and some garlic bread. So not bad. What is this? You have a lasagna? Where's she trying to get, hon? He's over here now. He's at the corner, the end of your credenza. Leave her alone.
Roast pork with baked veggies. Had your first barbecue? You mean like ever or of the season? Thank you, Ghost. Hang on one second, guys. Sorry, I'm communicating with my neighbor who's out of towns about getting his garbage cans to the curb for him. First of the season. Gotcha. I trust Big Clyde got a treat today. Fucking every day. Thoughts on Plattner? Like that's going to blow up in the Democrats' face. Good evening back at you, Robert. And 52. Talk about my cats? Yeah, my cats don't. They're not going hungry, that's for sure. All this talk of various suppers reminds me the part of Angela's Ashes. Never saw it. Where the mothers go bellowing for their kids to come home and what's for dinner to make everyone else jealous. No frame of reference. We were never, I don't know that I was ever like told this is what's for dinner. It was like, this is when dinner is. And then there will be food on the table. Yeah, Paxton's going to do all of that stuff towards Tallarico. He's going to do the full Trump playbook. What does Clyde get? So Clyde gets his food, his raw food, and then he gets a slice of cheese in the morning that it's wrapped around his pills, and he gets a milk bone in the morning. What?
If you have cheese during the day,
He gets it.
somebody gets cheese, he also gets cheese.
He'll get the eggshells if we're baking a cake or doing something of that nature. She's prepping a salad, she'll throw him things that he'll munch on. But from like a store bought perspective, straight up milk bone. What's up? Same shit. Same shit, different day. If you guys could please tap the fucking screen, tap the heart, share the live, whatever you could do to help blow it up, that'd be great. Alcro, how you doing? Pittsburgh, hello. We weren't live last night, Saf. I'm not paying as close attention to the California governor's race as I probably should be. Do I ever watch pet grooming videos? I mean, if they come across the For You page, it's not something that's a regular for me. I only use vapes if we're going on vacation and I can't get or don't want to try to get weed through a goddamn airport. You know what I mean? That's the only time I use vapes. Indeed, Primate. West Virginia, hello. The Texas Republicans have I see what you're saying. My bad. California may have 2 Democratic candidates for governor. Could be. Could be. What is this? Here's what I know. My state's got one Democratic candidate and one Republican candidate, and they faced off in the last election, and the Democrat won handily. You know, because Illinois is a red state and all.
Well, your cable went.
Somebody grabbed it? Or did it fall over? Oh, okay. Put out a little folding table with the garbage tonight, and apparently somebody already grabbed it. Thank you, 12. Okay, I want you to 1491. How do you think Elon is going to cheat in the election? Explain to me how it works. Are milk bones still made in the US? That's a good question. I don't know. Saw a couple of videos talking about how many Texas MAGAs are so upset about their data centers that they are saying out loud they're voting blue. Well, let's hope that's true. Ricardo, hello. I haven't heard that, but I mean, let's hope it's true. I really hate that I'll sometimes think of something I'd like to ask you. Then when I see you on stream, I can't remember what it was. Use the notes section of your iPhone if you have an iPhone. What? Okay, you said he found a way, but what you get? How? Tell me how? Because the prevailing thought process among people who think that Elon Musk rigged the 2024 election is that he got into the machines and changed the votes. Except none of those machines are ever connected to the internet at any point in time. There's no external input. So how does he do that? You can't breach a firewall, you can't hack in. They're not connected to the internet, they're not connected to any satellites. These are standalone boxes. Are you the one talking about the watermelon? No. Other than maybe the cost of a watermelon. The reason I ask is well-known practice of China to use less than ideal ingredients. Oh, good point, French. What's the best taco joint in the Windy City? Impossible to answer. Elcro, are you talking about how many he will have unalived before it's all said and done with? Did you hear about the Trump House guy in California? The Trump House guy. No. Give me the Cliff's Notes, please. Okay, Elcro. A little pocket notebook, mainly just to stay off my phone. It's been surprisingly beneficial. Writing, doodling. Interesting. Well, thank you very much, Schneid. Hilton question mark? What does that mean? Yes, Robert is correct. Everybody should like the live by tapping the heart and then subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Oh, Steve Hilton, the cover. Okay. I thought you were talking about the fucking hotel chain. Yeah, I hear Hilton and I immediately go to vacation. I'm sorry to hear that, Dove. Do not have any advice. Just tapped the crap out of that heart. Well, thank you very much. Newfoundland, Canada. Thank you very much. How you doing? I appreciate your robust tapping of the heart symbol. Can you believe that Miller left USA to Argentina? This fight with his neighbor, beat him badly. The Trump house guy passed away in the hospital. Oh, I did hear about that story. I don't know as many details of it as you do, clearly, but I heard a guy with the like Trump shit all over his house got beat to death. Like, was it like right in front of his house? No worries, Dove. Thank you, Robert. Gotcha. Thank you, sister. Wait, we can do this on lives here. You talk about this? Oh yeah. There's no proof that it was politically driven. Oh no, the tapping. Sorry. Yeah, I heard. I did a video about Peter Thiel. Well, I didn't do a video. I spotlighted a video from Cannon's Fodder about him moving to Argentina. Mimi, hello. It is encouraged. You like the new sign? Can you read the sign from that distance? Of course, MAGA is a cult. So, what is this? The neighbor who beat up the Trump house guy was indeed a Trumper. It was himself a Trumper. Interesting. MAGA is pretty culty. Oh, yeah. It's not just the dancing bears. It is the only sign that was made backwards so that you guys could see it with the camera being reversed. Take it easy, Alcro. Trump house is in Escondido. And yes, the guy was MAGA. He died, was reported 5 days ago. Interesting. I'll have to go look into that story. He was a Trumper, but an asshole too. I think that kind of goes hand in hand. Gen X George says, I've seen a lot of your videos, but I never caught a live. For those of you who have never caught a live before, every live that I do here on YouTube is saved in the form of a video on the page. So if you go to my main channel here and you just scroll all the way down, you're going to find all of the past lives there, and you can go catch up on all of them. Churchbridge, Saskatchewan. Jesus Christ, Watchdog. Carlos is doing fine. I live in Los Angeles, California, and just looked it up. Wasn't on the main news, but there is so much news a day, hard to keep up. Exactly. Exactly. It just comes at you in waves. And some days it's more than others, and some weeks it's more than others, but oh, I wanted to check that. Sorry. Give me a minute. Let me do that. Okay. Go. Biggest news for me currently is the egregious crap going on in New Jersey. Yeah, that's the new focal point, I guess, of the ICE situation here in America. Weekend's over, Sally. It's Monday, almost. Yeah, we had a graduation party yesterday. Our son graduated on Thursday. Had first graduation party of the season yesterday, Saturday. I worked today. Renee worked on her quilt. And the boy just kind of chilled before he heads into first week of football camp tomorrow. You decided to go minimalist, semi prepper. Well, that's a choice. You can do that. At my age, we're not going to become preppers. Or at least, yeah, we're not doing that. But to each their own. Pot smoking pixie. Pipering. Thank you very much. I like how MAGA is subtly discovering fasting. Is that what they're doing? They're having conversations now on the social media sites about that. Good Lord. You are given a choice and a decision must be made. You have either to go to Great American Farce or UFC. You must stay. What the hell is the Great American Farce? Fuck that. Don't even answer it. I don't give a shit. I'm not going to either one. And you can't make me. Since ICE is attacking blue cities, should a future Dem president deploy the ATF to do the same to rural red areas? No. We should get back to a country that doesn't do that. And we should prosecute the people who participated in it and set an example of them so that it doesn't happen in future administrations. We need to utilize some of their tactics in some ways, but not in others. When it comes to getting into office, we got to message a hell of a lot better like they do. Oh, the Great American Fair? Yeah, the one where he's going to be speaking. This fucking dude throws out 9 names. All of these people are going to be performing at my shit. And within 24 hours, the only one remaining was Vanilla Ice. And I don't even know if he's still in. This dude is so fucking toxic. Oh yeah, they don't give a shit about Trump's health. Here's the thing, they're buying into this bullshit that he's super fucking healthy. If you couldn't roll anymore, what would be your second way of smoking? The way I smoke now, cones. You don't have to roll cones. You got to pack them. Have you kept an eye on the political situation in Britain? I have not. He flips out every night or on social media. Every fucking night he flips out. Night before last, he posted, I don't know, 13, 14 times in an hour, and then reposted all of those posts again within that hour. Saskatchewan now caught up in the voter data leak of Alberta. What do you think happens to Trump's family in a post-Trump world? That's a good fucking question. I don't know if they're capable of sustaining ways of bringing in income the way he is. So I have no idea. We're going to have to see. It's all going to be. It depends on if the empire crumbles as well. Robert says Alberta separatists can go suck an egg. I think we got some Canadian bad blood in the room. Are the bears dancing or marching? Oh, the Grateful Dead teddy bears? They're typically marching. What are some of my favorite classic rock bands? ZZ Top, the Beatles, Grateful Dead, ZZ Top, Eddie Van Halen, the Eagles, AC/DC, Metallica, not really classic rock. John Mellencamp, the Black Crowes, Ozzy, Dave, Stevie, Jimmy, fucking the Beasties and Run, George Clinton, Stevie Ray Vaughan, Cheap Trick, Iron Maiden, Pink Floyd. Behind the wall there is Rush and Melissa Etheridge. No, no Kid Rock. Shocking. Shocking. How do we fix what he's broken once he's gone? Piece by piece. Space dust. I think you're going to need to speak to a department store specialist about that. Docking. There you go. What up, homie? I'm the black man in Red, Texas that loves your videos. Thank you very much. ZZ Top coming soon. Should I get tickets? I don't know. What's your financial situation? Rich people don't fix this kind of shit. Do I think the ballroom will be done in 2028? Yeah, unfortunately, I do. Quiet Riot was the band that kind of kicked off the hair metal scene. It's a bunker and a ballroom and a drone port and all kinds of other fucking weird ass shit. I don't know, Watchdog. I don't know. Aerosmith and Van Halen at the California World Music Festival in Los Angeles in 1979 for $18. Thank you, Chicago's finest. I appreciate that. I heard Alice Cooper's a really genuinely like nice human being. $18 though for Aerosmith and Van Halen. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. Back when you can get a fucking ticket to a concert for like $12, $15, $18. Oh, of course it's fun. My wife is cooking broccoli, mac and cheese. Do I want some? No, thank you. Alice Cooper puts on a good show. Never saw it. Tore behind Quiet Riot years ago. Of course, you get too old for that shit eventually. I don't know. You guys honestly think that that's the case? I don't see him having the balls, knowing that they're going to come in to get him, of pulling that shit off. Like he's not leaving. After seeing him as long as we've seen him, I think he's just going to do what he did last time. He's going to leave in the morning before whoever his successor is comes in, and there's going to be no like ceremonial transfer of power. The transfer of power still happens at noon. Fried maple bacon and cabbage. Jesus Christ. Dolly Parton and Kenny Rogers about it was great. Interesting show. Kenny and Dolly. Ticketmaster at the Flipside record store. Or there used to be ticket counters, typically like Sears or Montgomery Ward, like upstairs behind the automotive area. Well, Vanilla Ice has been openly MAGA for some time. So I'm not shocked with Vanilla Ice. But that, I mean, that fell apart at warp speed. Oh yeah, Vanilla Ice and Trump been doing shit forever. Dirty, we don't really have MAGA family members. Or not. There are a couple in there that we're sure are probably MAGA, but there's no issues.
Because they don't talk to us about
Yeah, we don't sit around and talk about politics. What is this? The guy in Fast Times at Ridgemont High could get any band tickets for a small fee. Yeah, Damone. Damone. He was the guy that had all the tickets. And I remember um like he was selling kids God, what was it? It was like center stage, third row back tickets for like $12.50 at the mall. them Earth, Wind, and Fire tickets come in yet? No, I haven't heard anything about it. As soon as I hear, I'll let you know. Earth, Wind, and Fire, and Little Brother. Fast Times at Ridgemont High was your typical high school party, get laid type movie from that era. "16 Candles," yeah, another one. What happened to my automobile? Automobile? Leg. Big leg. Yeah, I don't know what the artists were told before their names were released as performers for this Great American State Fair that he's talking about, that he's going to be putting on, apparently. But they were all told something because they all have, or most of them have, extraordinarily similar stories. I was booked for a show. I wasn't told anything about any connection to politics. It was a show about the 250th birthday of the country, and that's it. And we weren't told Trump was involved in it or any of that shit. Long Duck Dong. Who's that? The weird Chinese guy in Mike's room. Do I like bats? I mean, I'm not adverse to them. Forgotten Hello, Breakfast Club, yes. Just one little binger to brighten up your day. Dazed and Confused was another excellent, like, high school type of movie like that. 1491. 15 Days Across Europe. What are we doing? Okay, that's annoying. Okay, that you don't fit there. Yes, Milli Vanilli was two people. There was two people and a zero ability to sing. And now it's one person with zero ability to sing. Crazy folks. The Spectrum claiming they have spoken to Charlie Kirk. Oh my God. These fucking people in the Charlie Kirk obsession is absolutely insane. It's a big club and you ain't in it. Have I heard David Lee Roth lately? No, I have not. I've seen pictures of him. He's obviously gone through a dramatic change over the years. Yes, one of them did die. I don't even know how they became one of the fucking groups that would be invited. I mean, really, Milli Vanilli. Who's the talent booker? What's up, buddy? Long time no see. Welcome back in, system. Mallrats, never saw it. One hit wonder after he left Van Halen. I think he had a couple of hits. Stony, thank you very much. Watchdog, what? Huh? That what were we talking about where that came up? Real Genius is a very good movie. You're out of weed. I'm sorry. I'm not. Where are you at? Like, what state are you in? George Carlin was correct about our government and how both sides stink. You could watch pretty much any movie with Robin Williams. Summer of 42. The World War II movie. You're talking about the movie 1942? Oh, I got you, Union. I see what you're saying. Can't throw a rock. Whoa, what hang on, that was going fast. Without hitting a cannabis shop. No, I don't think I've ever seen that movie. Terencio. Where's everyone from? I'm from the suburbs of Chicago. What's up, Utah? No, at least I've never seen that. Now, 1942. That was a funny movie with an all-star cast. Yeah, the fans in the window back there. Got a few people from Saskatchewan. What the fuck? Am I big in Saskatchewan or something? One would think over the course of their lifetime they might only get a Saskatchewan, in the comment section. Grew up in Schaumburg, been in California since 77. Jaws, American Graffiti, Phantom of Paradise. Thank you, Union. Blue Ridge Mountains of Virginia. Home of the Little League World Series. Does it get nuts there at that time of year? I would imagine it's just got to be absolutely fucking bonkers. Oh, I'm doing fine, Zombie. Thank you. Anything with Rodney Dangerfield? Was just watching the clip last night of the story Eddie Murphy told about the time he met Rodney Dangerfield. Has anybody heard that one before? Charlie Angus. People do get serious about their little league. Yes, they do. Zombie. I do this while my wife is editing the videos that I made today. But I also do this every Tuesday night at 7 o'clock Central. Renee and I typically do this every Saturday night, usually around 7. And then from time to time I do another one during the week where I try to have a guest on. Did we grow up in the best rock and rock era ever? Possibly. Because we had in the 80s, we had it all. But how does it feel being a red? Hang on a second. How does it feel being a radical fat right Ukrainian fascist supporter while USA gives your tax money to them instead of your health care. You, sir, are not intelligent enough to be here. You're not. Thank you, sister. Sister's reminding everybody to please tap that heart on your screen. Share the live with the little arrow. Music peaked in 69 for you. Our city judge was your little league daughter's coach, huh? What graduate? Oh, bye. Do we have our first troll of the day? No, watchdog. We had our first troll of the day. He gone. He went bye bye. He is no mas. Have I ever had a grilled peanut butter and jelly sandwich? No. Give him the old troll be gone. No, JJ. Renee and I are not going to be doing a bus tour across Canada. Yes, Pride Month does start tomorrow, so buckle up. It's going to get weird. It's going to get weird. Yeah, a fan made that new sign up there. And the side that's against the wall is actually, if you're in the room holding it, it's the right way. And this side is backwards if you're standing in the room looking at it. But because all of the videos and lives are automatically flipped on the various platforms, he made it so that it had that backward side so I could put it outwards so that you could read it in videos and lives. How do you feel about that orange sack of shit building a ballroom for the elite and an arch to himself while your kids eat ramen 3 times a week, you MAGA adult? I'm not MAGA, Lisa. Super long post tomorrow that's homophobic from the president? Very well could be. The beginning of Pride Month? Yeah. Even ramen is expensive now? I mean, how expensive is it though? Bricks and Minifigs, a Lego resale franchise? I have not heard of it. Ramen isn't even food, too. Hey, now, ramen kept me alive for a hot minute. Stephen Miller is a closet case vampire. $4 for a 12-pack of ramen. Falling out of a tree trailer. We do not cook at home as often as we should because basically it's the two of us. Tommy's going to eat very little of the stuff we make. I mean, dinner tonight, but rarely does that happen. Today's Sunday, right? Yeah. Okay. So let's see about making something tomorrow, and then Tuesday I do my live again. We'll see how that rolls out. Plus, I work all day on Tuesday. The tech bros can't fuck with voting machines because the voting machines are standalone machines. They are not connected to the internet in any way, shape, or form. There's no way to hack into a voting machine. Ashton, yes, I have. And I'm telling you, I think that whole thing up there. Here's what I'm going to tell you: if I had to bet a month's salary, and I'm not going to, obviously, but if I had to bet a month's salary, I'd say Susan Collins going to win re-election in Maine. Nothing like good ramen once in a while. You know what I mean? No, unfortunately, I think if something like that arch is built, I don't think they're ever going to go tear it down. Ribbity, that's exactly why I'm not doing any content on them. Because I'm not going to be mistaken again. Because I made a video after somebody asked me about my opinion on Kat Abaguzala, and holy shit, did the left lose their ever loving fucking mind on me. You use Danos instead of the ramen seasoning? Roast chicken and movie for you later. Nice. Well, I understand what you're saying, sister, but until there's a way we can figure out how to get into the machines, then you know what I mean? There's no way for them to do it. Well, Judy, I mean, we'll see if he wins. I would like to see Susan Collins out of there. I just think that this is going to blow up in the Democrats' faces. Happy birthday to your new grandson. Yes, thank you very much. I don't know the answer to that question, Dirty Dragon. I honestly don't know. What's wrong with Susan Collins? She always does the wrong thing after vowing to do the right thing. And then she says stupid shit like, well, I think President Trump has learned his lesson. So we're going to go ahead and give him another chance. But he hasn't, Susan. So stop voting for him or along uh, the way he wants you to vote. Georgia, hello. I'd like Social Security disability insurance now. I haven't been able to work in 2 years because of a physical ailment. Of course, Trump should be in prison. I don't know, buddy. I don't know. Gotcha, Brooke. Susan's always concerned. Yeah, Susan Collins could have kept some of those justices out of the Supreme Court. You think Bondi's going to fake her death? Okay. Seems a bit out there, but Oh, I don't like do the cornhole and stuff, but I will. I mean, I talk. Southwest Florida. Hello. So Naples. No, there you go, Naples. Well, thank you, 08. You don't have CBD to regulate? Let's see, where's my pen at? There it is. All right, here's a question for you. It's going to be coming to you in video format tomorrow because I made the video today, but we can talk about it early here. You're given a time machine. Slow down, stop fucking typing. You're given a time machine to go back in time to witness live one sporting event. Which one do you go back to? These are some of the options that were being tossed around. Secretariat winning the Triple Crown, Jesse Owens winning in the 36 Olympics in Berlin, Michael Jordan's last game with the Bulls to round out the three-peat, Game 7 of the Cubs World Series, the Thrilla in Manila, Ali v. Frazier, Riggs versus King in the Battle of the Sexes, Dr. J rocking the baby, or Miracle on Ice. We get to keep the knowledge we know, huh? Yeah, boxing counts. Hell, you could say you want to go back and watch a lion eat a Christian at the fucking Coliseum, if that's what you want. The Immaculate Reception. There's a good poll. Oh, because you want to be able to bet. Yeah, whatever. I mean, which one do you want to go see? Either of the two Super Bowls where the Patriots lost? The Immaculate Reception, Miracle on Ice, The Catch, the 49ers. The Rumble in the Jungle. Yeah, the Roman gladiators. Can we go back to Woodstock where everyone smoked weed and women didn't wear bras? Says Buddy P. Not sure if it counts, but I'd like to see my grandfather competing in truck rodeos in the 90s. Well, there you go. The Penguins winning the Stanley Cup. Not at this stage in my life, Maria. Grandbaby is doing just fine. Grandbaby's doing just fine. Mom's doing fine. What? The Tigers lost to the Yankees. Any game. You never got to see Barry Sanders. Oh, okay. Final game 72, Canada, Russia hockey. '78 Olympic Games opening for Los Angeles. Interesting pick, Tiny. I like John Mayer. I really dig his work, and I thought he blended it quite nicely with Bobby. Yeah, I mean, we've got enough pets as well. Oilers win their first Stanley Cup when Gretzky was young. People only think they want to watch gladiators. Most people can't handle watching bare knuckle fight. That's true. Well, we're talking about a sporting event here, guys. Hey, how you doing?
7 more months.
Chugging along. There's an interesting one. The first Olympics. Just as long as you don't blame me if you get caught there on break. '76 ABA finals with the Nets. Okay, yeah, with Dr. J. One of the ones on one of the possibilities on my list was the game in which Dr. J had that insane rock the baby dunk. Gretzky went MAGA. Yeah, the Knicks. So it's either going to be the Knicks or the Spurs. '776 BC. Okay. I think that they're going to be a little bit freaked out when you arrive in the time machine. Just saying. Oh, everybody's saying that Gretzky's a piece of shit. Interesting. Bobby Orr through the air after the goal. Iconic photo. This motherfucker just pulled a 6'7" in the goddamn comment section. If I could have changed the outcome of one game, what would it be? The Super Bowl where the Indianapolis Colts lost to the New Orleans Saints, bringing 2 titles to Peyton Manning and Indianapolis. Then he goes off to Denver, wins his 3rd. Food benefits in California start the work requirements tomorrow. Interesting. Since Canada doesn't want him and he's MAGA, Ohio can have him. And something tells me that Gretzky's not going to be putting down roots in Ohio. Michael Rodriguez coming in with the first tip of the night at $10. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate that. $29. Edge deserved the Super Bowl too. Yeah. It would have been nice to have two in Indianapolis before he left. Sure, you can go bet on the sporting event too. What makes me say what, Watchdog? The red cap is a blaring siren. Oh, Jesus Christ. They don't tell you what they're doing, or they're just closing cases. Oh, that Gretzky won't be in Ohio? He seems more like a coastal sort of, I'm not gonna go live in the fucking Midwest kind of guy, but I don't know. Maybe I don't know shit about where he actually lives. Standard deviation. Thank you very much for becoming a support level member. For those of you that are unaware, I do have a $4.99 a month member level. It is strictly a support level. All of my content remains free for everybody to consume. This is a way for people to, if they can and are willing, to help support financially the page. Hollywood Hills, Malibu MAGA. Yeah, that sounds about right. No trust should ever be placed in a Trump, ever. What is this? We got another hidden message. Let's tariff those irritating penguins straight out of their ice cube houses. Jesus Christ, man. Social Security rep is really awesome. Cheerleaders for trying to be in the others. Y branch says they don't want them, so shit out of luck there. Your Kurds? Okay. There's like 7 conversations going on amongst other people in here. Ooh, Ashton. Oh, that is just cold as ice. Yeah, Mary Trump really seems to be constantly going after him. Trump was always a sleazebag. And when he was a Clinton supporter, Democrat, or a fascist pedo Republican, he's always been trash. That's what I've been saying for years now, is that everybody knew who he was prior to him running for office. Everybody knew who he was. Everybody knew about the bankruptcies and the cheating on his wives and fucking over small businessmen and the fake kind of lifestyle and the creepiness about his kids or his daughter. Everybody knew all of that. Sir, have you seen 2027 NDAA section concerning Israel? No, I did not. Oh, yes, I did. I did a video about that today. Yeah. Section 224, trying to merge the two militaries. Go back to the 1800s and trap the first Trump in Europe. Leave him there. I'm fine with that. Loose cannon would be controlled. Yeah, they can't control him, though. That's the problem. Oh, she's got a podcast too. Everybody's got a podcast these days, huh? I had a couple of them for a minute. Bigger deal than AI liability issues. It's baffling. What is this? Oh, it is baffling, David. It's mind blowing. Soft candies like jujubes. I mean, they're all right. You're binging right now? Sport has always been all about the money, as always. Yes, it has always been, always will be. Forever. That's the very first determining factor in anything he does. He does anything he may do or anything he does. How much money is in it? You know what I mean? New construction in Shorewood, 4075, 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,800 square feet. $400,000. Not for years, Molotov. Not for years. Oh yeah, they're all a bunch of big marks. Explore. Thank you very much. 67. Appreciate that. What's the subject of the conversation? There is no subject. Stacy, I tend to believe he's not going to be alive. His health is really bad. But if he is there, yeah, I think he's going to do what he did last time. Leave really early in the morning. Other than Donnie, is there anyone else you'd be glad has left this earth? Oh, I'm sure that there's a bunch. Golden tanning beds. Friendly reminder, if we can't donate money to Tom, hit the heart button. Thank you, sister. I appreciate that. New construction in Shorewood, 475, 2,200 square feet, 4-bedroom, 2-bath. Mitch, yeah, listen, he's done now anyway. It's not people I want to see leave the earth, it's people I want to see leave government. Yes, Mitch McConnell is still alive. Big money donors are getting paid to follow the money. Well, once Trump is gone, Stephen Miller's gone. Yeah, Lindsey Graham is another one. Yes. See, that's the thing. Most of them just leave government. What happens to them after that is what happens to them after that. They should just get the fuck out of government. Anybody that's from the silent generation, anybody that's from the baby boomer generation, and we're beginning to look at people that are in Gen X that just should not fucking be in government. No, Mitch McConnell did not play the baby dinosaur on that kid show. Look at that. It's 7:30 and it is fucking still light out. Summer is here. That's for sure. Are Washington political leaders like Congress people given a place to live, like paid for lodging? No. And that's part of the problem because then they got to have a residence back in their district and a residence here in Washington D.C. And that's why they say they're constantly having to be raising money and they should be allowed to trade stocks on the inside information they have. General Jones. JSB, I don't think so. Yeah, he bragged. Donald Trump just bragged yesterday or today, about how he has now taken his fourth high difficulty IQ test, but they're not IQ tests. And it's not high difficulty if your questions are, which one of these is a horse? Primate, could you please elaborate? What are you talking about? Guys, I am going to wrap up here in just a couple of minutes. Get ready to do my scheduling. Oh, no updates on any chicken activity here. So, any hoodles. Next time I'm on a live, you'll be in the Netherlands or in India. Interesting. All right, you guys take it easy. I'm gonna go get ready to do this stuff, and then we'll talk Tuesday. All right.